Hi everyone, this is me, Morgan Bertsch, pouring for kids first age 11 and 3/4, and today we're here at the terrific and scary, frightful film, Aliens #2. We're going to have a terrific time here at the Burbank International Film Fest. We're going to see Aliens #2, and then we're going to get a Q&A with Private Vasquez, Janet Goldstein, Corporal Hicks, and then Michael Bean, and we're going to have a fantastic time. It's going to be frightful, and we're going to be scared half to death, and it's just going to be so much fun. And of course, the fantastic Aliens series stars the one and only Sigourney Weaver, who plays Ripley's. So come on, let's go and have a frightful time.
When you guys were making Aliens, what was the thought about stepping into the shadow of the first film?
They're two completely different genres. So the first was a horror film, the haunted house, and Aliens was the war film.
You know, I had read the script, and you know, all actors, when they read a script, can tell this is something that, you know, I want to do, I want to be involved with. And I had worked with Jim, and I'd worked with Stan also, and I, you know, knew how brilliant those two guys were. I got to the sets at Pinewood, the sets were like unbelievable. I mean, the sets were just crazy, like, oh my God, this is like gonna be a big movie, you know?
Being a fun place to be, a lot of camaraderie. In going through some of the old footage in the dailies, I saw some footage that looked a bit scary, like a couple close calls involving Eugenia. There was a really scary one in the APC scene with some smoke, I believe, and you had a little bit of trouble. You want to describe that day and what happened?
Yes, well, there was the APC, the scene where I unfortunately, by accident, killed Drake, and he had the flamethrower, which was it was very dangerous stunt, and so he had to pass the flamethrower, and I would lean out, and when I yelled, and then you were pulling me back in, and when the flame hit the inside of the APC, it had been aged with a chemical to make the paint look old. And for some reason, the heat, when you heated up that chemical, it let off a noxious fume. And we all were just like asphyxiated. And when you see like the panic, and I think you pulled, I had an emergency ripcord on the thing, and it kind of fell off, and we sort of went out, we burst out, and they broke for lunch and tried to figure out what to do, and then kind of came back in, and we just kind of did like a flame effect and kind of cheated it. But of course they used a lot of the film of the actual panic of us in there panicking was real.
Yeah, it was like all of a sudden, like you went, and then there was no breathing, just like right now, just think like boom,
Yeah,
can't breathe. You know, I gotta give Jim and Gale a lot of credit. They have made, the Terminator, Aliens, and Jim's gone on to make all of his movies. And I don't think, one of the most fun I've ever had on a set was when the aliens started coming out of the ceilings, and we opened up on them. I mean, we were using full load blanks, which we rarely use anymore. They're really dangerous. I mean, you can take a full load blank and shoot a pop can, and it'll fly, 30 feet away. I mean, you can really get hurt.
Hi, my name is Morgan Bertsch. I'm a reporter for Kids First. So what was one of your favorite Sigourney Weaver moments? Because she has some wonderful moments, and she is just stunning.
What I remember was stunning about Sigourney is that when they premiered the movie in Los Angeles, we all went to the premiere, and the studio did not have a party for us afterwards. And Sigourney, though, she'd been flown out, she was a star, and she was put up in this really fancy hotel, and everything was paid for. So she was like, that's ridiculous. Everyone come over to my hotel suite. I'm ordering champagne. We're having a party, and it's going to be on the studio.
There's a look that she gives in the movie when she decides to burn the aliens. Yeah. Just that little kind of cock of the head of like, should I? It's
one last question. So, she actually was one of the beginning people who basically started out girl power, because it's not really a popular word back then, but now it's very popular and people are really starting to make very important films about women. So, what did you think about being part of this film and being able to have that honor?
It was fantastic. As a little girl, I never had someone to imagine, another girl to imagine to be. I always, in my mind, I was a little boy. I was Huck Finn. I was a cowboy. Because girls were like, ooh, you run like a girl. You throw, it's like, okay, girl, terrible thing to be. I'm going to be a boy. And it's true. And Vasquez is an amazing character. Ripley's incredible. But that little girl, seeing a little 8-year-old in a film just survive is incredible. So I'm very, very honored to have been in that film.
And
I'm very happy that today that you have a lot of those films to look up to and other women and girls.
I think that you in his movies.
Absolutely.
In the Terminator, both of those movies, I was the leading man, and as a man, you want to support your spouse or your girlfriend or and as an actor, I wanted and always tried to support my leading lady, meaning we're doing a scene that's well, how are you most comfortable? What can I do to make you comfortable here? It wasn't about me. It was about her. And what can I do in this scene to make you as good as you can possibly be? It's about supporting the woman.
Oh my gosh, that was just simply frightful. I absolutely loved this experience. We got to talk to magnificent people such as Janet Goldstein, who plays Private Vasquez, and Michael Bean, who plays Corporal Hicks. Now, this was just a terrific experience. Thank you guys so much for all the wonderful info and taking time out of your busy days and schedules to talk to us. I absolutely enjoyed it. We got incredible info. I had no idea that they're making a new Aliens in 2017 called Aliens: The Covenant. It's going to be absolutely amazing, and it's starring the Sigourney Weaver and who plays Ripley's, and it's going to be frightful and terrifying, like they say, a new Aliens for a new generation. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Bye. See you next time on Kids First. And to check out more Burbank International Film Festival coverage, look us up on YouTube or on our radio show or the Huffington Post blogs. Bye. See you next time. This is Morgan Bertsch signing out.